15.
Nope.
No.
You could tell by the scales that it's probably worth something because it's pretty, but you don't recognize the exact type of fish.
Okay.
It's pretty as fuck. You probably,
Nice.
I mean,
What did you do with the rest of it?
I ate it.
Like, that was probably a bad call. And I'm like, well, have a good, I think, night.
So at this point, I almost lost as much health paddling a fish as I did paddling a semi dragon.
yeah, you got fucked up by this fish.
The most badass fish ever.
All right, Takai, you just hang out on watch.
Yep.
Give me a perception.
No.
You do not fish. Okay. Perception check.
18.
Yeah, you. What'd you get? An 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice your shadow again. Your friendly shadow that seems to be following you. You notice it
Name
again.
it.
This time you actually see it in a reflection off the water, though.
Ooh.
You don't actually. By the time you look up to the sky, it's gone. But you see it.
So
in a
have I
reflection
noticed
of the water.
anything new in this about it? Its shape, its form, anything else?
No,
Besides
it's
the
pretty
fact
much
it's
just
fucking massive.
just a big shadowy blob in the sky. That's about all you see.
It's a football field fucking in the sky, basically.
But it's high enough away that you can't really see
Right.
much of it.
Okay.
And it's still dark enough that it's hard to make out. It's definitely something flying. It's definitely something big. It's definitely something that you've seen for the past 5 or 6 days. But beyond that,
Okay. So yeah, I'll just try. Like I'm like just fixated on the fucking sky, but I don't want to be. So I keep like catching myself looking at it. I'm like, fuck, give up, stop it. You can't tell.
right,
And like keep going back, but I keep looking at it.
right. Rest of the night.
That's it.
Okay. You wake anybody up? Or you take the last watch as well.
Yeah. So after the 4, I'll go and wake. Actually, I'll go about 6 hours, and then I'll wake Remy up
Okay.
for the last 2.
So it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, Remy.
Cool. All right.
Yup.
To get out.
Yeah. Give me your perception. Remy, you also notice the thing in the sky. Again, you catch a shadowy reflection from the moonlight on the lake itself, and you see some big black shape zip by in the sky, moving pretty fucking fast.
I wonder what that was. Maybe it's a coyote after all. And I just keep taking my watch and getting ready for the day.
Okay. So yeah, morning wakes you all up about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys
So
are all
do
just
I
hanging
lose
out.
the temporary damage I took?
Temporary
Or-
damage goes away for you, Berg. Your actual damage is still there.
Yeah, the 3 damage is still
Your
there.
hands are still carved to shit.
I got the 2 damage from the fucking cloak.
Yeah, all your temporary damage is gone.
Yay.
Anyways, party. What do we do? You guys are you wake up. You're about an hour away from this castle that you guys are supposed to be heading to. You
Alright,
guys
what's the game
can very
plan?
clearly see the front of this castle. It's fucking massive.
So we go to the. We're gonna take the back. And gonna enter through the back door.
I would say the back tower is the best option.
So I would guess that we packed up camp and went towards the castle.
Okay, so you guys are heading up towards this castle, and this thing is, there's a courtyard directly in front of you, which has got pretty large towers, about 100, 150 foot tall towers, and about a 30-foot wall that comes up and goes all along the outside, and it's old as fuck, and there's vines growing over it, and the water's kind of, there's a dock right out front, and the water's kind of fucked the dock up quite a bit now, and it seems pretty decrepit, but the actual castle behind it still looks pretty solid. So you guys, it's cliff, wall, tower, cliff. Like it's built right in between these 2 sections of the
So
cliff.
is there a way to get around it?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe going over the cliffs. You could probably, if you climbed out and went all the way around, yeah, but
the
nothing
way
like you
to
just
the back,
walk through.
Like I'm talking about an easy way to get to the back door.
You'd have to go over the cliffs. You wouldn't just be able to walk there. Like it's
So-
literally built right into the side of a cliff.
At this time, knowing, like, I'm actually pretty agile, so that does make sense. No, I'm fine with going either way.
You guys are still just sitting at camp right now. I need to know what you guys want to do.
So pack up camp, and is there a way to go back over so it wouldn't be such a dangerous climb?
Yeah, Yeah, it's. I mean, there's easy ways out everywhere. It's not a steep cliff. It's way steeper than a normal foothill would be.
So is the castle down to the river?
It's right on the lake. Yeah.
So could I actually swim around it?
No. So the lake ends right at the castle.
Okay.
Now let me draw this up a little bit. It's a very strange color for a lake, but so this is the lake. This is obviously significantly smaller. This is a cliff. This is a cliff.
The frowny face. What do you mean?
Castle wall goes right there. And then there's a dock that comes off from the castle and is kind of like falling the fuck apart that goes into the actual lake itself. That's what you guys are looking at right now. You guys are like here.
So guys, do you want to go for the back door or should we just enter through the front?
I'm still more of a fan of trying to go to the back door. If we can.
You like the back door?
I do. I'm definitely a fan of entry through the back door.
So I think we're gonna try to enter through the back door still.
I would think the back door would be still just as dangerous as the front door.
But
So
again,
so
where he's
no,
already-
normally
Go ahead.
you would, if you enter through the back door, you skip some of the hassles and you don't have to be as protective. You don't have to wear protection and shit. So I would say we would try to enter through the back door.
So you guys go climb the side of this cliff, go all the way around, and go look for the crack in the wall that the guy in the forest told you about.
If the castle let us enter through the back door, I say we enter through the back door.
Anyone disagree? Is that what we're doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, I want to look
Let's
through the back.
Okay.
let's do it with
Yeah.
the back door.
It sounds like a reasonable idea, so.
Party, give me perception checks.
So my only problem with this is that Nex can see, Carl can see he's climbing a fucking cliff. So this might be very dangerous for him. But hey,
Okay.
perception.
So if you're on roll 20, this will. Oh, damn it.
Stop it.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're going with this. Stop it, fucker.
Fuck.
So
Perception
this is the
checks.
castle,
Oh wait,
and then
Keiko, is that your perception?
we wanna go in here. Yeah, that's my perception check.
Okay. So you guys walk for about an hour and a half, and you guys bump into the. You guys literally just find a large. There's a wall that goes all the way around the outside as well, and there's just a large broken-in crack that you guys could kind of squeeze through to get into. And it's actually it's literally the flat wall of the castle. There's not a courtyard that goes around this at all. What do?
So can we see the crack?
Yeah, you guys walk right up to it.
So I would say we enter the back door.
Okay.
Like we ran through.
I will
the back
peer
door.
into the.
I want to do a perception check before we go through the back door.
Okay.
So you don't want to just ram the back door.
No. I want to make sure it's ready for us.
What are you? You're just standing looking around. You don't see anything.
Oh, all right, guys. I feel like this.
Actually, that's not true. You see your friendly neighborhood shadow up in the sky again,
So
and you actually see it pretty fucking clear this time, Kitty.
Do you guys? I point out, like, do you guys see this?
I'm like, see what? Nope, don't see nothing.
No, don't you start on that too.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the sky. Like, I haven't been on any drugs, so I mean, I think the guy's onto something.
I believe all of you are going crazy. I can't see anything up in the sky.
Kitty, check your Skype. That's what you saw.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I saw something we should be very worried about.
What?
Are you saying that we need to enter the crack?
So what did
there
you
was
see?
a dragon that I believe it was a dragon that ducked
A
into us.
dragon! I say we stay and fight it.
I walk up to Berg and I try to punch him. 'Tis the way of his people.
Solid swing.
Please.
I think I mean, I don't know. Life hasn't prepared me for dragon.
You've literally grown up in a world conquered by dragons your entire life. Still hasn't prepared you though because you're retarded.
Still can't roll shit.
So-
Missed him.
Trying to attack him.
He tries to punch me, and I instantly try to punch him back.
Oh, so we're going to see a fight between us.
Literally, you guys are
now.
gonna fight right now. Go ahead, swing, roll
No.
it. That's
No.
miss.
All right, you two, knock it off.
I'm like, hey, it's the
It's
way
the
of
way
his,
of
it's
my
the way of his people to punch
We
and
can
miss
fight
everybody.
when we get back to town and finish our lovely little quest here.
It's the way of my
We have
people.
a job to do. There's a
Have-
fucking
have
dragon
you-
above us. I think we should maybe get inside, get this done, and hopefully Dragon runs away because he doesn't know where we are.
Haven't you got any culture? It's the way of my people.
I know it's the way of your people, but we have business to attend to. We have to get
Okay.
this done. It's been a
So
week.
at this point, it would be time that we've caressed, we've stand outside, we've been preparing for this for a long time. So I say that we ram the back door and just take it like it's about time we enter.
Well,
Like we don't go
I mean,
in
take
straight
it
on,
easy,
we go in
don't-
gently, like gently.
Yeah, gently. Don't ram it.
Yeah, but
Let's go. So you're muted.
not too hard, but still like with force.
So you're talking, and yet I don't hear anything.
I've got myself muted. So you guys literally just run into the back of this castle.
I'm not gonna run. I'm not.
No. We don't run, but like we walk with a certain amount of force.
Okay. Who's going in? What order are we going in?
Me and Kitty first.
Okay. I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna stay in the back. I'm gonna stay in the back.
Yeah,
you
when
guys
you
go
say that, I'm
first.
gonna be like, wait. I'm like, guys, I have like I can see a little bit better into the dark, so if it's dark in there, I might be able to see a little bit better.
We'll
than you
make a
guys.
sandwich.
So- It's
in the
actually
way.
dark in there. So is it dark in there?
Well, it's darker than it is out here.
Is it a
They do-
dark crack?
It's,
So because I have a shitload of torches, so if I would like to light a torch if it can like be good enough.
okay. So yeah, you guys, who's going in first? What order are we heading in?
Um,
I let Takai
Well-
take the lead. He wants to take the lead. Clearly wants the first one to be the first one who enters.
Okay, so Takai, you head in. Who's going in behind you?
Well, again, I'm gonna like kind of as I start to walk in, just like kind of look around to see what do I see as I start to enter the crack. And,
Okay, roll me a perception.
20.
You see flagstone floors. It's pretty shadowy in here. It's not really all that well lit. It looks more like there's like candles kind of about that have just kind of randomly been set up. The torches have long since fucking burned out in here, but there's still a little bit of light around. Walls are once upon a time were really well done, and you're just kind of in a hallway. But they're obviously faded as fuck.
So is there a hallway that's kind of going like since I feel like
You're
on the
literally
back
right at
wall-
the end of a hallway.
At the end of a hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're literally right at the end
So
of
it's
the
like
hallway.
there's only one direction to
Yep,
go.
straight ahead of you.
Got it. So basically, this hallway, if you look at it the other way, led to nothing.
It led once upon a time it led to something, and somebody broke something out of this hole in the wall.
So I
Okay.
enter right behind Takai, I would guess. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't get to have his.
And now that I kind of
straight
see
up
like,
lead.
so I can see down. How far down the hallway can I see, and what do I see on like in the hallway? Anything?
No, it's basically just hallway. You see candles kind of set about here and there on the ground that somebody looks to have just kind of thrown there at some point. They're all
Okay.
pretty well burnt down, but they're still giving off a little bit of light.
Okay.
And other than that, no, it's just a fucking stone hall.
Okay, I'm like, look safe, but again, don't touch anything. Be careful.
So
Yeah.
at this point, I mentioned that the guy who spent the night in our camp actually mentioned a large dog-like creature.
Yeah.
well, let's just have our weapons ready
Yeah.
in case something big and furry and mean comes after us.
Sounds like a good idea, and I draw my bow.
Yeah, let's just be ready. I'm gonna still stay in the back and just watch our as we're going down
Okay.
these hallways and through these doors. So, let's go. Let's get
Okay,
this done.
so what order are we marching in? Are you guys, how are we heading into this
Takai
castle?
first, me second, I think.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
then
like, if
I'm
there's enough
probably
light in
stuck.
here, like if the candles are getting enough light, I'll let Bergson go first, just so that our tanks are the
It's reasonably well lit in here. It's like you have the light coming in from the outside, and there's candles